How to create a web app using ChatGPT within few minutes. Welcome to ITPK. Today I am thrilled to guide you through the exciting world of web app development. Whether you are a complete beginner or someone looking to sharpen your skills, this video is designed for you. In this tutorial, we will explore how to create a simple web app from scratch. We will cover everything from choosing a project idea to setting up your development environment, building the app, and even deploying it online. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of web app development process and the confidence to create your own projects. So if you are ready to dive into the world of web development, grab your laptop and let's get started. So the first thing I will use is ChatGPT on the Pieces app. I will recommend you go to this video and please watch this video on how to use ChatGPT for totally free. And this is for developer. I will add this video in the video description. So let's go ahead and open the Pieces app and type our query. So here my query is that I want to create the web app that creates resumes. I want you to give me an HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code separately. So let's go ahead and send this to ChatGPT. Until ChatGPT is generating the code for us, please note that we have to go to CodePen to create this web app. I will add all the required links in the video description. So let's go back to ChatGPT and see ChatGPT code. First, pick up the HTML code, then go ahead and copy the CSS code that will beautify our app. And the next thing is scroll down and pick up the JavaScript code and paste in the JavaScript section. Now here I got the app resume builder. Perfect. Let's enter the name here. Now enter the email. Now enter the phone number. Okay. And now ChatGPT is asking us to enter the experience. So I have my resume here and I will pick up the some part from my resume and will paste in the experience tab. Let's go and paste in the experience tab and I want to generate resume. Perfect. ChatGPT has generated my resume. So let's go back and ask ChatGPT. I also want to add the fields for hobby and projects because here I want to show you that if still we want to make it more better, how we could do that. So let's go ahead and scroll above and copy the HTML code. Again, replace all the HTML code, scroll down and copy the JavaScript code and replace all the JavaScript code and hopefully ChatGPT customize the code for us and added the hobby and project field. That's great. Right. Let's go ahead and go to my CV. Let's copy the experience. I want to start from experience. I want to add phone number here. Okay. Let's scroll above and I want to enter the email. And here I want to enter the name. And in projects, let's go ahead and pick up the projects from my resume. So I want to copy this project here and I want to add it in the project. And in the hobbies, I can say, let's go ahead and pick up the hobbies from my resume. Perfect. Okay. Hobbies are also added. Let's go ahead and generate the resume again. Great. So let's say we want to beautify it more. Can we? beautify it more, and also the projects and hobby should be in bullets. So I asked ChatGPT that can we beautify it more and we want hobbies and projects in bullets. ChatGPT is again generating the code for us. That's great. Let's go ahead and pick up the CSS code to beautify it. Replace all CSS code and paste the CSS code here. Scroll down and copy the JavaScript code. Replace all JavaScript code here. Okay. We have to again enter the information. Okay, I have again entered all of the information and I want to generate resume again. And we can see that in hobby we are seeing now bullets point and in projects we are also seeing the bullets point. Now let's say we are satisfied with our app here, right? And we want to save this app locally on our computer. So first thing first, go ahead and copy. I want to create new folder here. We want to name it web app resume. Let's open Notepad. In the Notepad, I want to paste the HTML code first and I want to save it index.html in the same folder, right? Please make sure you follow all of the steps correctly. Let's go ahead and save index.html and then we want to save the CSS code here. Let's copy all the code from CSS and we want to name it styles.css if you can see here in the HTML. So let's go ahead and paste this code in Notepad and save this as styles.css in web app resume folder. Let's go ahead and save this. The next thing we want to create the JavaScript file. So let's select all JavaScript code, copy the JavaScript code, and we could name the JavaScript file is script.js. Now let's minimize this, paste all this code here, and we want to save as script.js at the same location web app resume. So let's go ahead and save this code. Close the notepad and double click on the index page and this opens in the browser. So now we could make sure that our app is working perfectly locally. So now let's go ahead and add all these fields. If you need, you can talk to ChatGPT to more customize your resume app or the app that you are creating. So I am doing all this just to explain you and just want you to understand all of this. Let's go ahead and generate resume locally. Perfect. The app that we have created with the help of ChatGPT has generated resume for us. That's great. Now let's say we want to download this resume also. That will be important. So let's go back to ChatGPT. Can you hit the code for me to download the resume after generated in a PDF file? So let's say I'm not a code specialist, right? So I want ChatGPT to create and merge all JavaScript, HTML, and CSS code for me and give me back so that I will only copy and paste the code to make it more simple. So I think you are getting it better and you are understanding it better how I am communicating with Chat GPT. Okay, now let's go ahead and copy one by one. First, I have copied the HTML code and I wanna edit the index file. Let's open it with Notepad, select all and paste and save it. Now, the next thing is let's update the script.js code, JavaScript code. Let's open this with Notepad, and here I want to paste the ChatGPT code for JavaScript. Let's copy this, Control A, remove all code and paste the latest code here. Okay, I have saved this code, and the last code we have to save here is copy the CSS code, open the styles.css, select all, remove the code and paste the new code, and let's go ahead and save this as well. Now I want to open this again locally. Let's go ahead and open index.html. Okay, I fill out the field. Let's go ahead and generate resume. Once the resume is generated, you can see download resume as PDF button at the bottom. Amazing. So to make our app available online, we have to go to Tiiny.host website, and here I want to continue with my Google account. Once I am signed in with my Google account, this is asking me to select why I am using Tiny for. Let's say I am using this for testing purposes, and here we have to upload our project file. So first thing first, go ahead and compress your project file, and then we will be able to upload the compressed file here. So now let's go ahead and quickly convert this file to a zip file. Let's go back to Tiiny.host. Here, let's upload the zip file. Go to upload, and I have here web app resume. What you want to name this web app link? Let's say I want to name build resume, and I want to go to publish. Now this has published my web app on the internet, and anybody can get access to this web app from the internet. Okay, so I have entered all of the information here. I have built the web app that is on the internet, and anyone could access it by going to the link buildresume.tiny.site. So let's go ahead and generate the resume. Let's see the results. This has generated resume for us. Perfect. So that's it about today's simple, to the point, and quick tutorial on how to create a web app using ChatGPT. Thanks for watching, keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe ITPK. Take care, bye.